All right, this is actually for my boom operators out there. Where are my boom op peeps at? You guys know what a heavier mic really means, right? The weight difference between the Sennheiser 416 and the DPA 2017 is 60 grams. The 416 is 60 grams heavier, about 2 ounces. That's roughly the weight of a chicken egg. It doesn't sound like much, and not something you'd expect to matter. But hang that extra 60 grams off the end of a 10-foot boom pole and it does matter. Actually, a lot more than you think. Stick around.
From the mind of Mark Yoshimoto Nemcoff.
Thanks to physics, we know this. Force equals mass times gravity. So 60 grams equals 0.06 kilograms, and you multiply that by 9.8 meters per second squared, gravity, and you get 0.588 newtons of force pulling downward. Now stretch that small force out 10 feet, like the end of a boom pole, right? So that's about 3.048 meters in front of you. Now, torque is force times distance, so 0.588 newtons times 3.048 meters equals 1.79 newton meters of torque. And to make that more relatable, 1 newton meter is about 0.73756 pound-feet, so 1.79 times 0.73756 equals 1.32 pound-feet of torque. Now, if your arm is about 2 feet long, you divide 1.32 pound-feet divided by 2 feet equals 0.66 pounds, or about 10.5 ounces. And in plain terms, holding that 60-gram difference at the end of your boom pole feels like holding a full 10.5-ounce bottle of water straight out at arm's length. And that is just the extra weight on top of the boom, the mic, the shock mount, and anything else attached. Now, imagine this. Holding a 10.5-ounce bottle of water straight out in front of you for 6 hours or longer. So meanwhile, right, if you compare the full weight being leveraged, it's about a quart of milk, about 930 milliliters, weighing about 31.5 ounces or roughly 900 grams, which feels similar to the total load when you're factoring in all the forces your body must fight with a heavier mic over that distance. So even though it's just 60 extra grams at the tip stretched out over 10 feet, your body is constantly fighting it. And it's not just your arms that suffer. Holding a boom pole overhead doesn't just tire your arms. It loads strain into your entire body. Your shoulders take the brunt of the weight, leading to rotator cuff fatigue. Your elbows and wrists endure constant tension when you're stabilizing the pole, so you're risking tendon stress and grip fatigue. Your neck muscles tighten from sustained elevation, often leading to stiffness and headaches. Right? Sounds great, right? So meanwhile, your core and lower back work overtime to keep you balanced. And without strong support, they quickly become overworked. So even a small extra weight, when leveraged at the end of a boom pole, forces your entire body to fight fatigue from head to toe. And here is the real kicker. Because the boom pole acts like a giant lever, the farther out that weight sits, the harder it hits you. The mic's actual force pulling down at the tip might only be an extra 2 ounces, but because of that leverage, your body feels the strain like it's 10.5 ounces at arm's length. You're not just lifting weight, you're fighting leverage minute after minute, hour after hour. In boom work, every gram matters. And what feels trivial in the hand becomes a battle at the end of a 10-foot boom pole. Lighter gear means lasting longer, staying stronger, and protecting your body over a long career. So, the 60-gram difference between the DPA 2017 at 115 grams and the Sennheiser MKH-416 at 175 grams is not inconsequential at all if you are a boom operator. All right, so what do my boomies think out there? Let me know, all right? Leave a comment. Until next time, this is Mark Yoshimoto Nemcoff, fading to black.